Pour yourself a cold one and join us for an hour filled to the brim with fun,
Bite your tushy.
entertainment,
Donkey, don't give me that side.
information,
That is heavenly.
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
We're pinching you.
yeah, we're
Right
coming.
there.
We're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Welcome to Happy Hour. Want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, our veterinary, Surdike Yamaha for our year-round fun, Lindy Springs, our official water of Happy Hour, and our good friends, American Elm Company. Thank you for your support of Happy Hour. We have a fantastic show lined up for you. We've got a couple cats on the show for our furry friends. We're sending Megan out. Two cats named Tippy and Bean going to be on the show. We also have some amazing cake from our good friend Brittany Smith with Reaper Sweets. And up next, we have Constance Hoffman with COMC. All of that right here on Happy Hour.
Hi, I'm Greg Surdike from Surdike Yamaha on Osage Beach. For over 50 years, Surdike Yamaha has produced an after-the-sales service, during the sales service. You ride on our reputation, and we need a lot of good employees to come help make that dream happen. So what we're looking for sales, we're looking for parts, we're looking for service. We're in Osage Beach. You can contact us at SurdikeYamaha.com, get on our website, do an application. Again, we're at Surdike Yamaha. We've been doing it for 50 years, and we're gonna keep on going. We want some good employees like you to come be part of the team.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the Polar Plunge to festivals, parades, Aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hey, welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle, and we have the amazing Constance Hoffman here with us. Constance, it is always great seeing you. I love when I get to see you out in public because COMC is involved in so much around the lake area. So it's great whenever I get to go out and I'm doing stuff with Lake TV or DJing, and I get to run across you or a lot of your COMC staff. And to say that, we actually went to the Osage Beach Fall Festival just a couple weeks back and got to see the Central Ozarks Medical Mobile Unit setting out there and got to get on board and tour it. And it was such a cool thing. And to see how COMC is involved in the community is such a great thing. And you guys have a lot of stuff coming up. So what is it that you're involved in right now?
Oh, goodness. What aren't we involved in?
Right?
It seems like we're everywhere and anywhere. We just are concluding this week, our fall flu shots for all of the area. So that has been very successful. So we got to poke a lot of people with needles. So that was good, keeping people healthy for the fall. We have a lot of events coming up, not only for Halloween, but through the rest of the year with, being in parades or also hosting events at some of our locations like we always do every year.
Yeah, and it really is great. If you do anything out in the public, for example, the Halloween on the Square, I know you're going to see COMC there. If you go to Fall Festival, you'll see COMC, Shootout, all of these events. So you're big in the Halloween on the Square. And what is it that you're going to be doing there on Saturday for the Halloween on the Square? That's the 28th, October 28th,
That
right?
is Saturday the 28th. So the Bagnell Dam Strip always brings the kids out. The kids just walk up and down and be able to go to businesses and get the candy and their treats. Since we are located right behind the strip in Luby's Plaza, we will be open from 2 to 4:30 when the event will be going on. We'll have games, obviously candy, but not the sugar-free stuff. We'll have the good stuff. And face painting. So while the kids are enjoying trick-or-treating and the games that Luby's will be sponsoring or hosting through the Bagnell Dam Strip Association, such as like a cookie walk, we'll have bag toss, again, other kinds of games, and get the kids' face painted.
Just the place to stop by and check it out. I love that.
Absolutely.
And speaking of stopping by and checking out, Halloween, you have a lot of great stuff going on. So Tuesday, October 31st, this is at all of your locations?
Absolutely. Every single location during their business hours, bring your kiddos by and let us see them in their costume, and we'll give them some treats as well.
That is great. So anywhere you go, you see COMC, and on Tuesday, October 31st, bring your kids out, do some trick-or-treating. That'll be so much fun.
It always is fun to see the kids dressed up, and the parents too.
Oh, I bet so. And you know, anyone that's coming and going for their appointments or whatever, they get to, sit in the lobby, maybe see some kids walk in, probably brighten their day as well.
It does.
So.
And while you're there, you might as well make your appointment.
That's right. So, yeah, if you're going to the COMC dental area, you go in, pick up some candy, and then I might as well make an appointment while I'm in here.
Oh, get those cavities checked.
That's right. That's right. And so what are some other things that you have going on? Speaking of dental, you have a dental training thing going. Tell me a little bit about what COMC has going with that.
Absolutely. We are very honored that we have partnered and received a sponsorship from Delta Dental. And what they've done is given us the opportunity to do a dental assistant training program in-house, which will be conducted at our Camdenton location. This will start in January. Folks have until the end of Friday of this week, which would be the 28th, to submit an application. That can be found on our website under careers.
Gotcha.
It's a wonderful opportunity, if you're just graduated from school, or maybe you're a mom or dad that now the kids are in school, that you can do your training during the day, and you'll receive all paid. It's a scholarship program, so you'll receive 2 sets of scrubs, you'll receive your textbooks, and we'll even pay for the basic exam that follows the training. And then after the training, you will be certified and maybe even apply for a job at one of our COMC dental locations.
Boy, that makes it nice. Like you're already getting your foot in the door, then you're already in the door.
Absolutely. And if somebody has missed this deadline, we will do the program again in the fall. So don't be discouraged that this may not have worked out for your timing. Again, those kids may be graduating from high school in the spring, can look forward to doing that in the fall. And again, it's a scholarship program. It's all paid, plus they get a small little stipend paid along the way to just take care of their everyday expenses.
Now, where would someone go to get a little bit more information on this if they were interested in this?
Absolutely. All the details can be found at www.centralozarks.org, and then right across the top, just click on our careers tab, and you'll see it listed under dental.
Yeah. Well, Constance, I am so thankful that you got to come in here and be on the air with us. And I want to say that I know when you walked in, you were on cloud 9 because COMC just recently received a very large award. Why don't you tell us about that as we wrap up here today?
Oh, we were so honored and surprised, of course, in a very good way. The Lake Area Chamber just announced on this past Monday that we are Large Business of the Year. So It was very exciting. We had a group of 8 of us present, and our CEO accepted the award, and it's very much an honor to be recognized. Not that we need the recognition, because we're doing it directly from our heart and our interest in serving the community. But it's always nice to be recognized.
And it's very deserving as well. I see all of your hard work. And again, like I said, I see it out in the public. It's not just, you telling me about your hard work that, that COMC is doing. But when you go out and you see that you guys are in the community and you're helping out and you're being a part of the community and lifting it up, I think it's a great thing that you have going on.
Thank you. We love being a partner.
Constance Hoffman, COMC. Make sure you check them out online. Check them out on Facebook. Follow them on Facebook, because I love following you guys on Facebook. Always get all of their great information and where you could find them and where you could find their mobile medical units as well. So again, Constance, thank you so much for coming in here on Happy Hour, and have a great rest of your week.
I appreciate it, Kyle. Thank you.
We have more Happy Hour coming up right after this.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Hi, I'm Greg Surdike from Surdike Yamaha in Osage Beach. For over 50 years, Surdike Yamaha has produced an after-the-sales service, during the sales service. You ride on our reputation, and we need a lot of good employees to come help make that dream happen. So what we're looking for sales, we're looking for parts, we're looking for service. We're in Osage Beach. You can contact us at SurdikeYamaha.com, get on our website, do an application. Again, we're at Surdike Yamaha. We've been doing it for 50 years, and we're going to keep on going. We want some good employees like you to come be part of the team.
Oh my goodness, we got another great cup of coffee for you this week. Our buddy Jeff Shore, former Camdenton coach, going into the Elite 11 Hall of Fame, baby.
That we've got an update for Oasis at Lakeport.
Yeah, the Bridal Cave celebrating its 75th anniversary.
Plus the Osage Girls golf team, back-to-back state champions.
State champs, and the guy in the boat wreck pleads not guilty. How about that?
Hey, welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle, and things are sweet here in the studio today. We have Brittany Smith with Reaper Sweets with us today. How are you doing, Brittany?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm actually
Yeah.
doing really great now because, I sit down and I see some amazing things here in front of us. Tell us a little bit about Reaper Sweets and kind of how you got to where you are now.
Okay. Well, my family, I've always baked when I was younger, and my mom put me in some classes when I was going through like a hard time with my family, and just kind of built from there. I had my first job at Gerb's in Camdenton as their assistant decorator, and I got trained there, and went to a small bakery, learned how to do more fondant work and wedding cakes there. And then I went to Hy-Vee, and that's when I took over the entire wedding cake coordination thing and learned how to do everything wedding, and the events and everything has been fun too. So
I love that. I love seeing how, how passion is like built upon, like you started with just baking in your kitchen at home or something with grandma, and then you kind of moved to, cooking in a larger environment and stuff like that.
Right, just like gradually got better.
Yes, I love that. So what made you want to just say, you know what, I want to step out and do my own thing?
Basically the community. So I wasn't going to do this anymore as soon as I left Hy-Vee, because I have two girls and I got to support them on my own. So I was like, okay, what can I do? And basically the whole community was like, you have to do cakes.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to do my kids' cake. You've been doing my kids' cakes for years. You did my wedding cake. I want you to do my anniversary cake. Like, so many people reached out to me and
so
wanted
you
me
just
to do.
you couldn't
I couldn't stop. Yeah, no.
You're like, that's it, I'm
I was like,
done.
okay.
And then someone's like, but
Yeah.
one more cake, and you're like, okay, one more, which of course leads to more. So
Right.
But now you're like moving into this successful realm of you're keeping pretty busy.
Yeah.
And just from stepping out on your own and just having friends and people go, nope, you've made my cakes for years. We want you to continue doing that.
Right.
And then you get to add upon more and more people finding out about you and hearing about your cakes and stuff.
Yeah, everybody's finding me on social media, and it's like, it's amazing. It just blows me away every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your passion of making cakes have actually led you to be able to make cakes for some pretty important people and some pretty, I guess, high-class celebrities, if you will.
Right.
So tell us how you got into doing that.
So I had a music producer reach out to me, or he got a hold of all of the acts, and he wanted me to make cakes for them, because that's not what you normally get when you're a musician and you go to different venues. You don't get treats and stuff like that. So it was just something fun for them and for me as well. And I got to meet everybody, and they loved the cakes, and it just became a whole thing, like concert and cakes.
Oh yeah, I love that, the concert and cakes, and it really is amazing, like the art that you put into those cakes for each individual artist.
Right.
I love seeing on your Facebook page, because I follow you on your Facebook page, and
Yeah.
so I love seeing how you're able to make those designs for those different artists and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
I try to dig into their history, or if it's a new album that's coming out, I try to help promote that and get some
think
more.
it's so cool.
Yeah.
Now, what's one of your most favorite cakes to bake and to like tackle?
So the motorcycle one. For Jackal, that one was, I learned how to do more power tool work, and I made blueprints, and I cut everything and made a structure and screwed together things, and
Wow.
then put the cake inside there, and then just covered it all with fondant, and then just seeing their reaction was just the best.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah, it was just so much fun it was a really big learning process, and I'm excited to do more of those for sure.
Oh
and
yeah,
more
absolutely.
Of the big structures.
Never would you thought like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to have some screwdrivers to make this next cake.
Right,
But,
right. I had to go buy a jigsaw to like look up and see what best saw would be for this and that. And
Oh, that's
that was
fun,
a
right?
lot. Yeah, it was a lot.
Well, now let's get into the nitty gritty. We already know that the art that you make with your cakes is just something spectacular. We've already seen that.
Thanks.
But I want to dive in and sample some of this.
Try some.
You brought 3 different cakes here with us. I would
Yes.
assume we have a chocolate cake here.
Chocolate here. The white almond wedding cake is this one, and then our strawberry.
All right. I have to try the strawberry one first.
Yes.
Which one are you going to try? Because
I
I feel
wanna
like
try
I
the
can't
chocolate
be
one.
eating alone here.
Right.
So
All right. I'll join
this
you.
one's been like hollering at me the whole
been
time here. So
bothering your nose, huh?
and what kind of frosting do we have?
It
here?
is buttercream icing. Great breakfast.
Yeah, that's
that one good?
That's gonna stay with me today. Okay, I want to try
can
the
have
chocolate
all
one
of
too.
these.
Oh, I'm sure that I'm gonna just jump into most all of these here. Now, okay, so I see you have kind of like a white layer, and then the
That's like
chocolate
a
layer.
crumb coat.
Okay.
So I'll crumb coat everything just so the crumbs don't get in the final icing. Good, isn't it?
Oh wow. They're just packed full of flavor.
And this one has the almond extract in it. It's just like my all-time favorite.
Yeah, when you said the white almond, I was very interested in that.
So good, right?
That really sets that apart from just like wow, that is
Yeah.
really good. That is great. So if someone wants to contact you about making a cake for their wedding or maybe a Super Bowl party that's coming up, you want to plan for a Super Bowl party?
Yeah.
How would they get a hold of you?
So Reaper Sweets on Facebook. I have my business page on there. The Facebook Messenger for my Reaper Sweets business is where you'll get me the fastest. But I also do have a reapersweets@gmail.com, and I have an Instagram handle. That's Reaper Sweets. It's Reaper_Sweets. And you can message me on any of those as well.
Absolutely amazing. Reaper Sweets, you got to check them out. Any kind of event you have coming up, if you have a Super Bowl party or your office Christmas party, make sure you get a cake here. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. And I want to say thank you again for coming in
thank
here on the
you.
show today, and thank you for bringing our
You're
snacks.
welcome.
This is awesome. So we have more happy hour coming up, and in the meantime, I'm going to eat some more Reaper Sweets. We'll see you soon.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the polar plunge to festivals, parades, aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Greg Surdike from Surdike Yamaha on Osage Beach. For over 50 years, Surdak Yamaha has producing after the sales service, during the sales service. You ride on our reputation, and we need a lot of good employees to come help make that dream happen. So what we're looking for sales, we're looking for parts, we're looking for service. We're in Osage Beach. You can contact us at surdakyamaha.com, get on our website, do an application. Again, we're at Surdak Yamaha. We've been doing it for 50 years, and we're gonna keep on going. We want some good employees like you to come be part of the team.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it. Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. I'm Megan Albers. This is Mary Meow Me Tilly. And today we are in one of the isolation rooms hanging out with a couple of cats, Tippy and Bean.
Yes.
Tell me about these guys.
And we are not in an isolation room because there's anything wrong with them.
No.
It's just that they came in from a home as an owner surrender, and we needed a little bit bigger space for them to roam around with and be able to hang out together. So Tippy is our long hair, gray and white. He is approximately 10 years old. He was adopted originally from a shelter up in Wisconsin before the people moved here to the lake. Bean was actually one of our alumni here. He is about 2.5 years old. He was originally part of his original name was Raphael. He was one of our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles litter.
Okay.
And he went into a home as a kitten. Unfortunately, there's been a domestic split, and neither of the couple were able to keep them. And since Bean came from us, of course, we always take our animals back. And since Tippy was in the same home with him and we knew this family, we agreed to take him in as well.
Gotcha.
Oh my. He's having a little kitty fit over there.
Chaos in the corner, it's fine.
We're not advertising them necessarily at this point as a bonded pair.
Okay.
But I can say that Tippy came in a few days before Bean did. Bean had gotten outside and they were trying to catch him. So Tippy came in and was by himself for a few days up in our lobby room and seemed very shy, very withdrawn. You could go in there, you could coax him out after some time. But once they were able to catch Bean and bring him in, then we moved them back to this room so they would have more space. We weren't 100% sure here how they interacted to each other, but they are best buds. They've lived together for the last 2 years. Last time I was in here trying to get photos of them, they, rubbing all over each other. Bean kind of follows Tippy around. They're definitely brothers from another mother.
Yes.
Get along great, love each other. So we would love to see them.
Nice.
Yes, we would love to see them go together. Because I think Bean would probably do okay on his own. But Tippy, especially with his age and everything, and the fact that he was so withdrawn before his buddy came back in, then I really feel like they should stay together.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. And they're both super sweet, like just very lovey. They've clearly been socialized very well. Because they didn't even cower when 2 strangers walked in.
They lived in a home with large dogs.
Oh, okay.
So they are used to being around dogs. Should not be, would not anticipate there being an issue. I don't know how well they interacted with the dogs, but they've been
around them.
Tippy, I'm not sure how old he was when they adopted him, but they were trying to figure back and said, he would have been the same age as this one, so that puts him at about 10 years old. So for however long they've had him, he was living with large breed dogs. At one point they had a Rottweiler that passed. Got I believe a pit and a Mastiff mix now,
Oh, okay. So they're used to
big
some
dogs.
big dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right, good. They're super sweet, and I mean, I'll be surprised if they'll be here for long because they're amazing cats.
Yeah. The only thing negative I can really say is that Bean is not fond of being picked up. That was part of the reason why he got out of the house that day.
Yeah.
Was that the man tried to pick him up, and when he opened the door, Bean scratched him up and jumped out
"Nope,
and
I'm
ran.
out."
Yeah, we ain't doing this.
Yeah.
So you know, he loves to come up and be petted and everything. He flopped down right in front of us. You know, I just wouldn't try to pick him up and carry him around too much.
All right. Just respect some boundaries.
Yeah.
So as always, if you would like to apply to adopt one or preferably both of these cats, you can do so at ozarkscatandcanine.com. As always, you can come down to the shelter and meet them and come hang out. They're super great, like I said. I mean, they didn't even shy away when we walked in here.
Nope,
They're
not
super
at all.
friendly, very lovey.
The only other
Meowie.
thing I can think of that I would want to point out is with Tippy, him being a long hair, he was very, very matted when he came into us. And we actually thought that we had an appointment to take him in later in the week to be sedated so they could shave him because he was that bad.
Yeah.
But the team worked really hard on him that week before coming in, doing just a little bit at a time, and they were actually able to get all of those mats out of him without shaving him. He does kind of have a baldy patch on his back.
bit.
That was the worst one, but that will grow back. And just, somebody's going to have to make sure that they keep him brushed good so we don't fall into that situation again.
Yep. Yeah, so keep that in mind. He's going to require some maintenance, but it's just, another excuse to pet a cat. It's a good thing to do.
And he seems to like it.
Okay, good.
I mean, even when they
That's even better.
even when they were working on him with
Yeah.
the mats and tugging, he didn't bite. He didn't turn
good.
vicious like sometimes they do. They get a little feisty and they don't want you pulling on them, and didn't really have any problems with that.
Good. All right. Well, again, ozarkscatandcanine.com to apply to adopt Bean or Tippy, or both of them, preferably. Thanks again, Mary. It's always fun hanging out with you and
Always.
the kitties. And that does it for another Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Thank you so much for joining us on Happy Hour today. Hope you had a fantastic time. I want to say thanks to Constance Hoffman at COMC. Also our good friend Brittany Smith from Reaper Sweets. Thank you so much for that fantastic cake that we had on the show today. And of course, Megan and our furry friends. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in today. And want to say thanks to our sponsors that make it all possible. Our veterinary, Surdike Yamaha, our year-round fun, Lindy Springs, our official water of Happy Hour. Again, thank you to each and every one of you, and join us next week. A fantastic show lined up for you next week. Jim Paisley is going to be on the air with us. We're going to be visiting the Osage Beach Fall Festival, and of course, we have another Furry Friends. All of that right here on Happy Hour, right here on Lake TV. We'll see you then.